Welcome inside the Otsego County Sportsplex. It's day 2 of the Division III Challenge in Gaylord as the Manistique Emeralds off their first win of the season and a great third period comeback last night. Play game 2 here on the weekend. It is the Emeralds and Dearborn Divine Child. As we get another school with more than one name, it's always interesting. A matchup here. The Divine Child Falcons, the opponent today, as the Emeralds look to make it 2 in a row here in Gaylord. Dan Hardenbrook, Zach Klickner, glad to have you along. A lot of excitement from fans, from players. I know talking with some as I went back to Newberry last night that were watching that contest. What a third period. It was heart-stopping. It was exciting, but most importantly, it was the lift that the Emeralds desperately needed here early in the season.
Yeah, last night around the hotel, much different mood around this team than we've seen the last couple of weeks. Lots of excitement out of the boys, lots of smiles, and the parents even, you know. They breathed a big sigh of relief for the kids last night, being able to come back, get that win over really a better team than what they've put to paper this year, Detroit Country Day.
And hoping that carries over into today, obviously. And I think maybe just being a little bit looser, getting that monkey off your back. I think we're going to see this team perhaps maybe they should play their best hockey of the season. They also got contributions deep down the roster. And not just the goal scorers for the first time, but they were able to basically turn their rotation into 3 groups yesterday, which has been a goal. Getting that extra defensive pair, getting that extra group of forwards by rotating around, and it was a credit to the strength of that third period because for the first time this season, we had legs in the third period yesterday.
Yeah, Detroit Country Day rolled 2 lines the entire third period, whereas we were rolling 3 and like a fourth line. That was a mixture.
Plugging in guys, yeah.
Yeah, so that kept us fresh. I asked Coach John Nutkins what he said between the second and third period yesterday that gave us that spark. And he told the boys, just go have fun.
Wow.
And you could tell we were tenfold looser in the third than we were first and second.
That definitely is the case. Getting ready for the start in this game. Emeralds will be the home team here today. They'll be in the white with the black pants, white and green socks and numbers. We're going to step aside here on the pregame show. Come back for puck drop in today's contest. Who knows what time it is? It is M123 FM and my Manistique.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice, doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
At Newberry Motors, we're finishing 2023 with some of the greatest deals of the year on our remaining 2022 models. And we have just
like our area sports pro.
At Newberry Motors, we're finishing 2023 with some of the greatest deals of the year on our remaining 2022 models. And we have just 5 remaining that must go. Get a 2022 Ram Bighorn Quad Cab 4x4 or a 2022 Ram Lone Star 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and save thousands of MSRP. Plus, a 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring Edition. This is your chance to save thousands off MSRP. And we still have an explosive selection of late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. opportunities. We're making room for 2024 at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
Back here inside the Otsego County Sportsplex as the national anthem is wrapped up, final instructions and pregame meeting as the Emeralds huddle in front of the bench. John Nutkin, Steve Hinkson, Mike Evink on the bench today. And as we do each and every night here with the varsity and the Emeralds, Newberry Motors brings us our keys to the game and players to watch. I'm going to defer to you because you were 2 for 2 yesterday. Give us a big key for the Emeralds today, and then who you got your eye on in this contest.
You know, I'm going to bunch them together in this one, Dan.
Hedging the bet.
I'm going to take the 3 freshmen on this
Okay.
one. I'd like to see something out of one of the 3 of them today.
You get some kind of contribution from that group. It's just such a huge lift and a bonus.
Yeah. You know, which one of them is going to step up? Which one of them is going to consistently step up? Who can we rely on down the stretch?
All right, Emeralds will come out here. It's going to be Walther, Dietzman, Austin Hinkson up front with McEvers and Raholly on the back end. Alex Noble is in between the pipes. Emeralds left to right here, and we are underway from day 2 of the Division III Challenge at the Otsego County Sportsplex. A 4-3 win last night. All 4 goals in the third period for the Emeralds, who tried to carry that momentum over. Dietzman back to Raholly. Shot, save, cover up. Good one there. The Dearborn Divine Child Falcons, goaltended by, oh boy, a senior, number 31. First name's Colin. And then there's a whole bunch of alphabet soup.
We're going to call him Tomcat.
Okay.
All right.
That'll work.
That's his new nickname. It's TOMASZYCKI.
Can I buy a vowel?
If anybody wants to take an attempt at that.
Yeah. Falcons are coached by Mike McNamara. Got a couple of kids on the team, I'm assuming. I heard 2 McNamaras in the starting lineup announcement. Neutral zone draw here. Falcons in the red and the black win over Skeens. Nice play back there. That's one thing we've been much more patient too. Instead of just winning a face-off and just going, trying to set something up. This one right below us here. Comes down into the corner. Now wrapped around, clear up. Good job by Hinkson. Crashes in and holds for Levine. Just underway here. Opening minute gone. Skeens forces the puck to move along. Back to the point. Carson Hinkson sends it back for Cameron. Off the sidewall. Levine had it blocked. Cameron couldn't get back to it. And the Falcons skated out, and they will push it down the ice. It looks like clear the zone, clear the puck from Dearborn Divine Child early on. Cycled around here. Good job. You see not only Hinkson playing the body, but Dietzman dropped to a knee to take away that passing lane. Nice breakout here. Dietzman pushed in. Off the back wall. Walther is there. Bouncing puck comes over to the sidewall. Falcons want to clear it out, but taken away. Audie with it. Nice setup there. Stick lift. Broke up the sure coming shot from Dietzman. Oh, crash in the zone. I like some of the things we're trying here early on. Just got to get that timing down, but right idea, right approach for the Emeralds. 14-40. Early stages, first period. Turnover here. This is A far change, Zach, from what we saw from Country Day yesterday, who kept the puck on their sticks quite a bit, tried to do a lot of skating. Maybe the Falcons see moving that puck and kind of chasing after it.
Yeah, their forecheck is not anything like we seen yesterday from Detroit Country Day. I mean, Country Day was on the attack at our own blue line probably 90% of the first 2 periods yesterday.
And behind, Rahali sends it back to Nutkins. Gav will survey, centering pass, and just off the mark. He was looking there. 11, Dawson Bosonic.
Nutkins couldn't play it. High stick.
Oh, turned around and lost, and Bosonic was at the doorstep. Another stick lift by the Falcons. Breaks up a shot attempt. 13 and a half to go, first period. And a whistle here as we're up and out of play. Keeps the draw on the offensive end. Left side circle here. I see Dietzman getting ready to step into the circle. Avadi to the left.
Verjing's going to be playing some forward today.
I like we saw Bosonic playing up too. That's not only just getting these guys used to the speed and the level, but trying to find the right spot. Maybe, these guys who are typically forwards at the younger level are better fits defensively at the high school level. All things John Nutkins is still trying to figure out. Can't put the puzzle fully together until you know what the pieces are.
Well, the talk on it last night at the hotel, Dan, was there's a little bit less responsibility at that wing than there is defense at this level. So he's trying to get these guys some good minutes and get a contribution out of them one way or the other.
Well, it's been a pretty tough start, too. A schedule that is absolutely loaded this season. That one flipped off the back of the net. 12:35 to go. Emeralds and Dearborn Divine Child. Saved Noble. Thought one of his better performances of the season yesterday, despite the goal total, but you kept mentioning he was under fire, made a ton of saves, and some spectacular ones that should have been worth 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean, he gave up 3 goals, but 3 goals is a drop in the bucket when you're
pushing 50 shots.
Facing 50 shots.
I got the sheet. Try to get it to load here.
Yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to get a look at, but I never did. Rahali circles around, looking for his outlet pass. He'll go ahead to Gav.
Nope. Nice send all the way in, yep.
Offsides.
Falcons were trying to race one back. Nutkins takes it away as a Falcon player went down. Puck is raced out. Comes to the corner. Just not a lot of possession early on for the Falcons. You like that because they're doing a lot of chasing early on. Sent down in. Wrong way here. Shot deflected up, out of play.
Manistique wins the draw. Dietzman sends it around. Up to Bosonic. Dawson held in by Divine. Shot deflected aside by Noble. Centering pass. Picked off by Adi, and here we go.
First real breakout chance on the skate. Makes his move. Oh, he was a step away. And a cover up by Noble. And we get some pushing and shoving on the back end.
A little captain on captain. Well, keep an eye on that.
This one rattled down and around. Chase is on. Falcons will circle behind their own net.
He did not expect to turn around and see Levine there, Dan. He played that puck behind the net, and Levine kind of caught him by surprise.
Blue line shot blocked. 9:52 to go here in the first. Still no score. Early shots been about even. Some close looks. I'm not having any luck with that picture, so good luck.
I'll see what I can get to here.
Rahali, nice feed to Nutkins. He's racing 3-on-3 into the zone for the Emeralds. They'll come far corner, and again at the last second, poked away by the Falcons.
43 shots on Noble yesterday.
43 was the tally. And they might have missed a couple because there were 2 or 3 right at a time.
Yeah.
This one sent over Nutkins. Gavin will play it back. Emeralds will just try to regroup here as they try to get a couple extra bodies. Skeens and then Audie out front.
That's going to die out.
Yep. Race is on. Audie gets their last second shot off the post. Oh. That's all hustle right there with 8:37 to go. First period.
Those are the opportunities that Hustle's going to create for us here today, Dan.
Face off. Audie turns and fires just wide to the right. Turned around. Hinkson lost the handle. Look at Dietzman come flying into the play. Keeps it alive, keeps it pinned along that back wall. Audie gets it back on the forehand. He'll turn from the circle, tried to split 2. Poked away, but we keep it alive again. Dietzman shot just over the top. Cleared out of the zone by the Falcons. Stolen. Rahali, blue line, slap shot, save. Couple of good looks there. Emeralds looked the part today here in the first with 7:59 to play. Haven't yet been able to break through.
A little bit more energy down, even down on the bench, Dan. I'm a firm believer in winning cures all, man.
You got to remember, too, we're a month into this thing.
Yeah.
That's practice included. Takes time.
There was
Don't know where Dearborn Divine Child skates out of, but I'm sure there's ice plenty of times throughout the year.
yeah, I'm sure they have multiple
They're not waiting.
sheets of ice.
They're not looking at 55 degrees and rain and going, boy, when are we going to get ice put in?
Yeah.
Left side draw coming here. Going to be Nutkins with Skeens. And Cade Schrader, who had his first career varsity goal last night. Schrader's first shift of the game. Tried to get it out to Matty. He was just bodied in the corner. Best breakout here for Divine Child. And Rahali breaks it up. And the guy holds on to his stick. He wants a penalty, but he won't let go, and he still won't let go. Shot, Noble, save. I just love the asking for the penalty.
Yeah, while the guy
While
has
he's
a hold
holding
of
the stick. One hand on the stick, one hand going, come on, ref. The drama department, subpar at Dearborn Divine Child. Known for good athletes, I don't think there's any Oscar winners coming out of there. Circled around and broke up. Skeens looks, fires it in too far. Dietzman has been all over. I just love how he's attacked the zone on all of his shifts, whether it's to fill a lane, play a puck, or just challenge the Falcons. Doing a good job. Skeens and Hinkson. Oh no, Bosonic. Now Berger. AJ felt pretty good last night.
He did. Back at the hotel, I even asked him.
Shot, save, rebound. Dietzman tried to baseball it in midair.
Oh.
Carson picks the pocket. Shot, ice level. Good pressure for the Emeralds as we take under 6 to go. Opening period.
I even asked AJ back at the hotel last night, any swelling? And he said, no, feel it. All right. But no, he said it felt good. Said actually his opposite knee's a little sore, but.
Taking on a little bit more of the work.
Yeah.
In front, broken up, Walther. Oh, had the right idea with Maddie creeping in. Poke to the corner again. Now it's Levine. Wants Heinonen in front. They got him at one post, Walther at the other.
Oh,
Rahali, who went and got new skates after busting off that blade yesterday. So we're not going to mess around with this anymore. And as you talked to Steve Hinkson, a screw that just, there's no way it was going to hold.
Well, the screw would go all the way in, but it wouldn't hold the blade.
Got him through the game, and then he went home last night to cheer on the girls' basketball team.
Oh!
Wow, cover up by.
Gav sent a long one in on net. It was deflected, come back off the glass, off the back of the goalie, and just set right there at the goalie's right goal post.
Nutkins pushed in. Skeens just racing for it. Cameron will work it around there. Him and Schrader kind of caught Cade's feet there. Oh, lucky bounce off the wall. Falcons had trouble getting it out of the faceoff circles. I just love the way we're getting back to defensively. Nutkins just hustles and takes it away. Now he'll look. Makes a man miss. Oh. Oh, it's still loose. Juggled it and lost it. I was waiting for the whistle. Hey, we play on. Dietzman. Back up here. Walther. The Mustangs marching in. 3:40 to go. Backhand, no. Becomes wide side, and Walther couldn't get it clean, or that's a goal. Safe to say we're due now. 3:30 left in the first. No score. Oh, turnover, but perfectly. Oh, Rahali hard down. Kept himself from going into the boards. Looked violent. Here's Audie. Makes his way. Came around, bodied off of it, and covered up. Well, give Colin the Tomcat good credit.
So, talking with some of the other parents last night, Dan, I didn't realize this with Matty skate. When he went into the boards down there, that's when his skate blade
previous
broke,
shift then. Or
and he was trying to get back to the bench, and we had that center ice turnover.
So then he turned it into a try to be a breakaway.
Yeah.
So safe if he would have went where he needed to go or would have got where he needed to go. But that extra 45 feet got him.
Yes.
I talked to him at the basketball game last night. That I went back to cover that for the Newberry News, and He goes, the worst part is just sitting there.
Yeah, pretty helpless at that point.
He goes, it was the 2-minute penalty, and then he goes, it was basically like serving a double minor because you're just sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. And he said he walked out of the locker room, jumped in the car with Katie Sue, and they went straight to the Sioux to buy skates. Even though they probably got 12 dozen pairs in their garage. Deflected up and out of play. I always said if Newberry needed a sporting goods store, Ben Rawholly's garage would be perfect.
That'd be where to start.
Down to 2:03 to go. Face off here. Broke up. Shot spun wide. And then picked away. Falcons just don't look comfortable with the puck on the stick. We've caused more problems. Deflection on the centering play for Walther. Blake, great look. Dietzman with a blast. Oh, it's perfect. Audie gets it back to Blake, who sets a perfect feed to Dietzman, and he's been doing that all period long. Crash in the zone, and it pays off for Carter Dietzman. And the Emeralds, with 1:41 to go here in the first, get on the board. It's 1-0. Last night, the Wi-Fi iffy here, and when you get 12 teams in the building, there's a lot of people using it. Carter Dietzman from Austin Hinkson, and Blake Walther and Nutkins, a bouncer that he just barely missed on that one. So Dietzman from Walther and Hinkson, 1-0, and going back now in the last 2 periods of play, 5 unanswered goals here in Gaylord for the Emeralds. Face off. Audie double teamed along the boards. Almost a similar setup. Final minute here in the first period. Have to see at intermission what we get here. Well, I'm not sure what the rotation is on the Zamboni.
We got numbers. We got to go.
Yep. Let it coast into a 3-on-3. Offsides. And that's where just getting held up is. You saw that develop early. Neutral zone, face-off, 42.7 to play. Now coming back. John Nutkins wanted an interference call. Probably has a gripe there. Centering pass broken up. Falcons tried to skate it out. Held in the zone. Skeens fires one. And then taken down. And now Nutkins is going to come play the protector.
Draw right back to Berger, sent across to Hinkson. Hinkson back deep. Audie with it now in the corner. Left for Dietzman. Dietzman looking. Oh, tried to set up Walter in the slot. Puck will clear the zone. And that'll
do it. End of the first period And they are going to skate off, so the Zamboni break here in the first period. The Emeralds goal, Carter Dietzman, assisted by Blake Walther and Austin Hinkson, comes in the final 2 minutes there of that first period. No penalties either way for either a Zephyr Fuel power play or a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. And all in all, I think another solid period of hockey for the Emeralds, who keep building momentum.
Yeah, we got the early goal today, which is something that hasn't happened a lot in this short season so far. A little bit of confidence early, and you can tell by our puck possession. We keep trying to set up that shot from the slot, which if they're going to give it to us, let's take it.
So we will step aside. First intermission. Our intermission reports brought to you by French Trucking. Bill and Georgia in the building. Nice to see them make the trip down to cheer on the team today. We'll come back this week in high school sports here at the first intermission. It is the Emeralds 1 and Dearborn Divine Child nothing at the end of one. Them 123 FM and my Manistique.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
A wild weekend in Marquette at the Superior Dome, and some fantastic finishes in Battle Creek. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. Trailing by 12 with just over 1 minute remaining in the Division I 8-player football championship game, the odds of Martin pulling off a comeback against Inland Lakes were not very good. But then Gavin Myers threw a touchdown pass to Tegan Harris. Next, Martin recovered an onside kick. And with just 5 seconds to go,
now Branch moves over to the right side as well. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Myers looks, pressure comes. He's going to go up the middle. Keeps it on the right side of the 5. Dives for the end zone, and he's in! Touchdown, Martin, with 5 seconds to go. The Clippers have completed the comeback.
that was Matt Chapkus of the MHSAA Championship Radio Network on the call as Myers ran it in from 21 yards out to give Martin a 30-26 win and a state title. In Division II, Adrian Lenawee Christian capped a perfect 13-0 season with a 36-18 win over Marion. Easton Boggs hauled in 9 passes for 210 yards and 3 scores for the Cougars. Quarterback Sam Lutz threw for 350 yards and he added 2 rushing touchdowns. Marion finishes a fantastic season at 11-1. The Eagles put up more than 50 points per game on average this year. For more on both of the 8-player championship games, check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, in the Lower Peninsula Girls Swim and Dive Championships, Ann Arbor Pioneer captured the title in Division I. It is the school's 4th straight D1 championship. In Division II, Farmington Hills Mercy is your champion. Mercy won by more than 125 points and captured the school's first swimming and diving title since 2019. And the final game ball goes to East Grand Rapids in Division III as they captured their 7th championship in girls swim and dive in the last 8 years.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
For the second consecutive season, coaches will have the ability to challenge plays during the 11-player football finals. All potential scoring and turnover plays will continue to be automatically reviewed. But again this year, coaches will be allowed to challenge one play per regulation and one in overtime, with some restrictions. First, a team must have a timeout available and call it to initiate a review. Second, there are a limited number of items that can be reviewed. Those include catch or no catch, ball carrier in or out of bounds, forward or backwards pass, and a handful of others. If successful, the coach will be given back the timeout. In overtime, coaches can challenge once, no matter how many overtime periods are played, and only if they have a timeout.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. On the volleyball court at Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek, 4 champions were crowned. Let's start with Division 1, where Farmington Hills Mercy dropped the first 2 sets to Grand Rapids Forest Hills Northern before storming back and winning in 5. In Division 2, North Branch won its second straight title, this one in straight sets over Grand Rapids West Catholic. Division 3 saw Kalamazoo Christian defeat Traverse City St. Francis in 4 sets. It's the first volleyball title in school history for the Comets. Holland DeVries finished with 16 kills and 27 digs in the victory. And in Division 4, after being down 2 sets to none in both the semifinals and finals, Clarkston Everest Collegiate won its first volleyball state title. They knocked off Leland in the title match after beating Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central in 5 sets in the semis. Coverage of all 4 divisions can be found at MHSAA.com. That wraps up the fall season here on This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we will see you in the new year with the winter season in full swing.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic and Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice, doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, from Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
At Newberry Motors, we're finishing 2023 with some of the greatest deals of the year on our remaining 2022 models. And we have just 5 remaining that must go. Get a 2022 Ram Bighorn Quad Cab 4x4 or a 2022 Ram Lodestar 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and save thousands of MSRP. Plus, a 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring Edition. This is your chance to save thousands off MSRP. And we still have an explosive selection of late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. We're making room for 2024 at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
All right, back inside the Otsego County Sportsplex. Emeralds breaking from their huddle, second period ready to get started. 1-0 on the goal from Carter Dietzman. No penalties either way. Emeralds right to left here in the whites with the green numbers, and Dietzman wins the draw. Walther plays it right back to him off the sidewall, and on the attack goes Manistique. Left it in front, sliding cover up there as they make the save. Dan Hardenbrook, Zach Klickner from the Division III Challenge here in Gaylord. And what do the Emerald faithful have to say about period number 1?
General consensus is
Penalty coming. A high shot to the head on McEvers. And this is going to be against 13. Braden McNamara came in elbows at the shoulders. And it'll be our first Zephyr Fuel power play of the game. Everybody seems to just be in a whole lot better mood when we are playing this way.
Yeah, that was the best first period
Fun
that we've had this year.
This is more like it was the best statement I got down on the ground level.
And I heard that from multiple people.
So Zephyr Fuel power play, 2 minutes here, comes in the opening seconds of the second period. Hinkson looks, fires it in, tried to aim it off the skate. Goaltender went down, slap shot score, Gavin Nutkins. Off the back wall, Carson kind of aimed that one for a deflection in front. Went off the back wall, but the goaltender dropped down to stop it, falls over, and Gav gets a big blast. And I remember a game in this building a couple of seasons ago where he couldn't see what he was shooting at. He saw that one the whole way, and it's 2-0 Emeralds on the Zephyr Fuel power play goal by Gavin Nutkins.
And that's one of them, Dan, that the net is so open, you just hope he puts it on the net.
Yeah, and they're going to have to string up some new ones. Almost blasted it right through. Exit velo on that one was humming. That's one you don't see go in. You just look for the net to ripple in the back. They give Hinkson and Skeens assists on the play. 2-0 here in the second.
Skeens adding to his point total for the weekend.
Yep. Pretty good weekend there. And the Emeralds have continued to take control late in the first. And just like we saw yesterday, you get one and more are likely to follow. This is a streaky team that is so tough when they are playing red hot. In front, almost had Audie. Collision over in the corner. They'll exchange words and move on. Nice move here. In front, Noble, big save, closes the door. Probably his toughest one of the game on a great move by the Falcons. And now coming the other way, Emeralds. Walther comes wide, finds Audie. Broken up, but Walther will play it in behind. Hard stop, wanted to reverse back, tries to center it, bodied off the puck. Falcons take it. They'll just look to clear it out. Too far, and an icing coming up here with 14-15 to go. Zach's going to take the commands for a minute.
So Nutkins will take the offensive draw. Sent back. Berger tipped up into the bench by Hinkson.
One of these days, and it'll probably be the day I retire, I will figure all of this out.
So Nutkins will do it again. Knocks it down into the corner for Skeens. Levine with a big hit along the boards, tipped up and over top of the bench by Hinkson again. As a great Yogi Berra once said, deja vu all over again.
$14:02 to go here in the second. Offensive end draw for Nutkins left circle. And they're going to boot a Falcon player there. Brody McNamara.
I thought Hinkson had a pretty good lane there, Dan. Out at the point. Skated down. Sent around now. Skeens giving chase. Levine tries to kind of stuff it in the corner of the net there, and it's deflected up and out of play. So we'll have offensive zone draw for Audie, looks like. He'll be to the goaltender's left. Draw back to Rahalli. Rahalli sent in for Dawson. Audie, no, behind the net. Centering pass for Dietzman, can't connect. Divine Child will clear the zone. Rahalli.
Oh, they want a penalty, and they're going to get the call.
Yep, they're going to get interference on Rahalli.
They sold that one.
So
Rahalli will skate off to the box.
They can hit our forwards away from the puck.
Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill.
All right.
First one of the day.
Speaking of pests, shout out to Brody.
Off to a strong start. Got to talk to Pat at one of the recent 14U games up in Munising. Of course, Aiden, pretty big accomplishment coming into the season as well.
Yeah, anytime your name's mentioned with an NHL draft,
Yeah.
you're doing something right.
Mine is, but only on the Xbox. Skip back across into the zone. Falcons, nice move again. They had the trailer shot.
Oh.
And then the second one got the post, and the third time is the charm. And both teams now have scored on the power play early in this second period with 12:46 to go. Dearborn Divine Child on the power play has made this game a 2-1 contest. Each attempt there just kept getting closer and closer. So the Falcons respond. 12:45 to go.
I think they're going to give that one to McNamara.
That one sent in. Deflected wide, played in. Rahali will skate it up. He's got room. Hesitates. Nice lead. Deflection. 3-on-2 into the zone for the Emeralds, but poked away. Into the zone. Shot nowhere near the mark. It'll play back to the point. Fired in. Noble. Quick save. Yep.
Oh.
McNamara with the goal for Divine Child. Circled around. Austin Hinkson will bring it up the length of the ice. Splits two. Keeps going. Pushes forward, but can't quite finish the push. 3-on-3 back the other way. They fake, set up to the point. Now they go to it. Nice move. Shot deflection. Wide. And the Falcons with the big push here. Oh, we had a chance. Got it up to Audie. Late. He tries to spin it around. He didn't have much help as Dietzman was crashing to the net. Cleared out, turned around. Here's the goal scorer, McNamara. Slap shot deflected. Good block there as it goes wide. Out. Pushed up. Circled around in a body. Sent in front. Good pressure by Schrader. That one chipped forward. Schrader looking. Clears the zone. No icing. Dies out kind of right at the line anyway. Both teams just kind of back and forth. That's going to come on target to Noble. He'll steer it away. Emeralds will try to start their break back up the ice. 10-14 to go. Second period in a 2-1 contest. Roles have kind of reversed. Both teams coming through on their power play. The first penalties of the game early here in the second. Nothing there, but we get it to Levine. Carter will look. Left circle, shot, and covered up.
Levine and Aitani sharing pleasantries down there. Probably exchanging addresses for the annual Christmas card.
They're going to send back. They tried to get a late change.
And that's the thing with us being the home team, Dan. We get last change.
Referee overrules that. Sent right back down. Noble will have to play it. Rahali pressured. Takes it here. Sets. Fires middle. Heinonen too hard. But Walters right there to pick it up. Him and Levine. Nice shot by Blake. Save there. Whistle comes at 9:25 to go in the second.
Puck held in by Raholly. Circled around for Adi. Adi looking to the slot. Poked away by a Falcon. Now sent on net by Dietzman. Slow ice level dribbler. More pleasantries being shared down there. I'm sure Dietzman just asked McNamara how he was doing.
Yep.
Dietzman will take the draw. Back to Adi.
Oh, deflected. Oh, he laid on it.
Underneath the goalie.
The dead man fall. The old coffin drop for the save.
He had no idea where that puck was.
That's your only move at that point, and it paid off.
We got a shot blocked by a Falcon. We got
Another good look there.
We got a pair of 11s dueling down there in front of the net. He's just playing tough down there, man. That 11 for Divine Child's probably got, I would say, 6 to 8 inches on him, and he is a big boy. Number 11.
Bosonic not scared.
Luke Jordan. Not our Luke Jordan.
No, not of the Newberry Luke Jordan fame. $8:40 to go, coming up here on this midway point. Pretty even match period.
Gav will take the draw here.
Just to clear out.
We're kind of losing some of our fire.
The steam's coming out a little bit here. Icing. All the way back down. Some moaning and groaning below us from the Falcons bench.
Braden Davis, 22. He seems to think that was tipped.
Skeens. Oh, Schrader got cross-checked down at that post. That's where Skeens was trying to go.
Still getting cross-checked.
Yeah. Out of the zone, Falcons skated in. They'll set. Center is wide and off the mark. Comes here, Cade. Kind of getting bullied a little bit. Everybody lost it. Skeens comes for a change. Turnover here. Berger flips it up wide. A Walther tried to catch it. Deflected off his hand and down into the corner. Nutkins will hold. Back to Walther. He gets shouldered down off of the puck. Icing. Nobody touched that one and no debate needed.
Jack takes the draw for Manistique. Levine gives chase in the far corner. Jack and Levine battling along the boards. Now played up by Divine Child. Levine will circle back. Good pressure on the forecheck here. Walter, Levine, Jack.
Jack's been getting better almost every shift. Out on the ice. Off the back wall. Came through Noble's legs to the front, and then a flip and a save with 6:59 to go. And Tim Noble, his dad, has seen a lot of hockey. They're always chasing a kid to the rink somewhere. I saw him in the first intermission. He goes, boy, these are the ones that worry me because we're playing really well, and Alex will go these long stretches without a shot. But these are the type of the games where something always fluky seems to happen, and it almost did there.
So that's clean living right there, Dan. Last night, that was on the to-do list before team dinner was Tim brought the boys to Mass. Played ahead to Audie by Carson. Held in by Divine Child. Shot, blocker side, easy save from Alex. Sent around, Audie. Audie will clear the zone.
Oh, got a chance 2-on-1 here, and Falcons will race back. Played up, skated around here. They got multiple lanes. Basonic sends it around. Carson Hinkson. Carson sends it in. Audie with the look. Shot just wide. Off that far back wall. Good look. Had a chance. Now Carson will fire straight on in traffic. Whistle there. On the hold.
Not a bad shot from Carson. Those are the kind of shots you might get a little rebound out of.
Just comes out of the zone. John Nutkins calling, pleading with his guy. Someone get open. Sent in, dumped around. Matty tries to poke it forward and a whistle off the referee and came to a stop right on the wall of the bench. Emeralds up 2-1, 5:30 to go here in the second. Quick breakout into the zone for Dearborn Divine Child. Oh, tangled up. This happened early. Remember the stick hold back in the first where Raleigh's basically getting drug around. He can't believe he's getting sent. That guy pulled me down.
McNamara had a hold of him from the red line halfway out to the blue
line. They are
line.
sending them both. And the Falcons coaches voicing their displeasure. John Nutkins just nods back. The captain, Braden McNamara, who's their goal scorer, will sit there. Rahali having a chat with Coach Evink over there. They're going to stay 5-on-5 here, offsetting penalties. I don't know what they called Matty on. It's a hold on McNamara for Divine Child. Shot off the draw, saved by Noble.
I think we're going to get a roughing for both of them, Dan. I think that's what our general consensus is.
Oh, trip up. Levine, nothing. They break through. Walter, flipped it just too high and into the net as he races his way in, and a penalty is coming because Noble is over at the bench. It was a late call, and it's going to be a Zephyr Fuel power play for the Emeralds.
We're going to get a trip.
Oh, there you go.
On
Alessandro
Di Domenico. He's a
that one's a little bit easier.
Senior defenseman. So both the guys that wear the C's for the Falcons are sitting right next to each other.
Zephyr Fuel power play 1-for-1 in the game. That came earlier in the period. Gavin Nutkins with the power play goal.
Big key on that first one was our puck movement, Dan.
How about this? Skeens is playing back on the power play with Carson Hinkson. Shot, save, Up front, it's Audie, Dietzman, and Nutkins. So basically 4 scorers and a defenseman. I don't mind it, because they're all pretty versatile. As you see, just rotating around. And a cycle glove save on Audie. Whistle at 4:27 to go. Penalty timer is 1:32. Both McNamara and Rahaly still sitting out there offsetting Miners. They didn't put them on the board. Sent back to Nutkins. Oh, right from the circle. Sends it in off the back wall. Audie moves it here. They're just trying to reset. Nutkins shot, save, rebound, score! Austin Hinkson. Dietzman and Nutkins got to get the assist here. Oh, a thing of beauty. Dietzman settled everybody down behind the net. Fired it back to Nutkins, and on the rebound, Austin Hinkson continues to lead the way for the Emeralds. 4:07 to go. 3-1. Manistique on top.
We talked about it a little earlier, Dan, when we went on the power play. The puck movement and how important that is. And that's a prime example right there.
This one comes up.
So Nutkins and Dietzman with the assists.
Zephyr Fuel power play comes through for the second time in the period. 3:25 to go. Heinonen sends this one in. That's a big one to get. Back to that 2-goal lead. This one down and back for an icing. It'll head to the offensive end. So Hinkson on the power play. Assists. Nutkins and Dietzman. Taken away here, Rahaly will move it out. Sends this one in. Now he'll go after it. Tracks the puck over to the wall and behind the net. Digs it out for Audie. Oh, look at Dietzman. He's back on the crash. Audie will skate it back out to the forehand shot. Oh, it hit a body and just drops and iced again with 2:22 to play here in the period. Another good look for the Emeralds.
I'm not going to lie, Dan. I thought that one got through.
Big goal, too, because we had mentioned just before that we were starting to look a little flat. Wind had come out of the sails a little bit. Falcons got that goal to cut it to 1. We're starting to take momentum. But the power play comes through again with 2:18 to play. Draw here for Nutkins. Rattles it around. Schrader will play it left wall. Back to Carson. He sends it in. Deflected, and Cade was stuck with it again. Gavin wins the race to it here. Nutkins for Skeens. Skeens leaves it for Nutkins. Gavin, backhand, ice level. Goaltender moves at the last moment. Save and an offensive end draw with 1:50 to play. Second period. Shot fired in wide. Hinkson lost it. Wins the race back. Up here.
That's going to be offside.
Offsides on Levine. 1:33 to go in the second period. Manistique leads Dearborn Divine Child here 3-1.
Boy, that wasn't offsides by much. We'll have an ice coming here on. Oh, no, they wave it off.
Oh, okay. That's why I was late on the movement. And it almost paid off for the Falcons. Shot fired wide. Sent in, deflected, bounced up, taken by Audie. There's a big fight and a scrum in front of the net. Hinkson lost his stick. He gets knocked down. Dietzman gets wiped out in front. Nothing doing. John Nutkins is going to come take a walk down the bench, talk with the center ice official. Just going to have to get him off the draw. 55.1. Quick break coming at the end of the second. No Zamboni break. Carson Hinkson plays it back. .30 seconds left in the period. Skeens moves it forward, working with Nutkins and Carter Levine. Shot. Where'd it go? Off the roof. We'll play on, I guess. Don't know if it maybe caught her after it was in between. Hinkson. Oh, Carson deflected from behind. Backhands it in front to the traffic. Whoa, and then.
That'll be ice.
Just an absolute rocket. Almost knocked Blake Walther back. Good thing there's the bench is up against the back wall. He might have backpedaled his way right into a somersault. Offensive end draw, 5.4. Rahali and Hinkson back. Whistle. What do we got? Too many? Some confusion. Heinen was skating off. Draw is tied up, and that will be the end of the period. You got a late start there, a couple of bonus seconds. 3-1 as we are through this second period of play. Second period scoring. There it comes from Gavin Nutkins on the Zephyr Fuel power play. Assist from Austin Hinkson. His second assist of the game. Cameron Skeens adding one as well. And then Hinkson decides enough helping, got one for himself, comes back also on the Zephyr Fuel power play, assisted by Nutkins and Dietzman. Your first period goal was Dietzman from Walther and Hinkson, so a lot of multi-point games piling up this weekend. Zephyr Fuel power play in the period, 2 for 2. The Lady Killers pest control penalty kill was 0 for 1, gave up that only goal on a tough bounce there. No penalties either way back in the first. We step aside, third period action from the Division III Challenge. The Emeralds lead Dearborn Divine Child 3-1.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
Holy moly. No wonder the Dodgers told their manager to shut up.
At Newberry Motors, we're finishing 2023 with some of the greatest deals of the year on our remaining 2022 models. And we have just 5 remaining that must go. Get a 2022 Ram Bighorn Quad Cab 4x4 or a 2022 Ram Lodestar 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and save thousands of MSRP. Plus, a 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring Edition. This is your chance to save thousands off MSRP. And we still have an explosive selection of late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. We're making room for 2024 at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
All right, welcome back here. We're in our second intermission. I want to thank our sponsors, French Trucking, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Newberry Motors, our special teams trio, Zephyr Fuel on the power plays, Lady Killers Pest Control on the penalty kills, Moline Chiropractic in Manistique bringing you this year's bone crunching hit series. Haven't seen many in this one. Any kind of tussles really led to a period. And then also coming on for day 2 of the challenge and the rest of the hockey season here, Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis and the Lewis County Veteran Services Office. Shout out to Rick Menard. Enjoying a weekend, I'm sure. Poor Rick.
Not much
keeps
snow.
his hair short. He gets to that banquet in early November, and then he just kind of disappears for a little bit. Well deserved. 293-4890 though. Sorry, Rick. Got to let him know where to find you. Third period underway. Emeralds left to right. Power play goals early and late in the period, sandwiched around 1 from the Falcons. Icing coming here. You got the schedule handy? Because everything that I rely on looks at a calendar. There have been a couple of changes for later in the month. I know who we have coming up. I can't remember where or when. Oh, what a move by Audie, but couldn't quite get the stick back on it after making his way around the defenseman. Cover up in front and whistle with 16:23 to go.
Okay.
Draw here left side. Nutkins will switch at the last minute with Skeens. Wins it and Cameron races to the back wall. Levine out with him. Shot from the point. Nutkins hit him, and then Gav turns and snipes. So takes a rib shot, friendly fire, turns and puts it on that, and another cover-up.
Gav talking with Skeens right now. Probably giving him a few pointers on this draw. Oh, yeah.
Oh, just wide. It was perfect. Gavin got it right where he wanted it.
Oh.
Another return shot. Emeralds close. Haven't broke through here early in the third. 1 minute gone. 3-1. They lead it. Trying to inch closer back to 500. Sweep the weekend. They get to 2-3 on the young season. With one of those losses coming at that Thanksgiving tournament in Big Rapids in the final minute. I can tell you this weekend is a complete 180 from what I saw in Big Rapids last time we were on the ice 2 weeks ago.
You know,
and by the sounds of it, you say a complete 180 off of it. Well, Falcons are frustrated. They didn't get that one to go. Noble on top of it. Puck went flying down to the other end of the ice. We're coming out of the zone here.
I think we're going to get a
delay a game or something, maybe?
Like a hand pass, maybe.
Okay. A hand pass at 3/4 of the the way to Grayling. Falcons win the draw. That one's deflected up and out of play.
Yeah, that wasn't a hand pass. That was a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
So, our next action, we will be in Marquette
That's right.
for a much anticipated match with the Marquette mascotless.
yeah. What do we call them now?
I don't know what we're going to call them, but we'll be in Marquette Friday, December 15th, 6:30 puck drop at Lakeview Arena up there in Marquette.
All right.
And then we might as well camp out up there for a couple days. Because, well, I guess we had Nagani at home after that.
Yep.
December 19th, Nagani at home.
And then the 21st is now Jeffers at home.
The 21st is now Jeffers at home.
Which I like because we were staring at that Jeffers in the middle of the week in January when we had to turn around and go somewhere crazy. Last year we did that we played up there midweek. That weekend we went to Sheboygan and Manistique. I can tell you that was not much fun that week.
A quick stop at home after the Jeffers game. Get 3.5 hours of sleep and right back on the road.
I think I did something stupid like go to Cedarville in between it or something. Shot, save, Noble saw it the whole way.
We've had a lot of Iron Mountain turnarounds as well.
Yeah. It's like I told people earlier this week, I've been to Pickford more times in the last month than I think I have been the entire rest of my life combined. I'm up to 6 hot dogs and 2 cheeseburgers on my concession count this year. And from beyond the blue line, stick lost but was retrieved. Well, a spare retrieved. Up the ice here. Audie trying to move it to the middle. We got a chance here coming into the holiday break to really build some momentum heading into what is going to be a crazy ride in the month of January. Well, it could have been a one-on-one. Good job getting back and poked away. Hinkson from behind. Berger in front there. Shot blocked. Audie will come for a change. 13-14 to go. That one sent in. Stick saved to the corner. Tomorrow I will be in Marquette. I should just stay the whole week.
There you go. Make a week out of it.
For Championship Sunday at the Matt Colliday Shuffle. I believe the 14U is through. Hadn't seen any other scores from today. They were playing as I was coming in, just getting ready to start as I was coming in earlier.
I watched a little bit of the Bantams. Kerry Severance went live there. Watched a little bit of that. I did not catch a score. Oh, nice little setup there for Cade.
Coach Raholly's up with them this weekend. He's coaching the 10 and the 14U. This one's sent up. McEvers pushes through. Walther, look at that move. Wow. Spinning away from trouble.
Nice.
Might want to bring him figure skating with you later.
Triple axel.
Yeah. Center ice.
Whoa.
For what?
How
Well,
You call that nice?
He said center ice.
No.
Yeah, that's not an icing. I thought he was blowing something dead and calling it to center ice. You're going to get the explanation.
I've never seen a team argue with an offensive zone faceoff.
Yeah. John. Oh, and they score off the draw. Must be the scarf.
So they beat Alex 5-hole. Little redirect there from 27 there.
Chris Welch.
Yeah.
That was quick in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, he had a redirect right there. Alex went down. Just a little redirect right there in front of him. Alex thought it was going to his left.
Yep. Big goal for Dearborn Divine Child. They're back within one. 11:40 to go. Well, they cut it to 2-1, and that kind of relit the fire. Maybe it'll do it again in a one-goal game. In front. Save, and then falling. Oh, Audie almost poked it home. And then a cover up in front. If he would have scored that, forget about it.
Yeah.
He would have been all 3 stars if he got that one.
Boy. If he didn't have
3 guys up piling on him.
Chris Welch on his back.
Nutkins left side. Had the draw one.
Oh, nice hit by McEvers.
Moline Chiropractic, bone crunching hit nominee there. It wasn't anything huge, but it was effective. Now Nutkins. Here's Gav. He'll move it up. Tried to leave it. Looks like Schrader and Skeens out with him. Oh, hit his own man right in the back, right between the numbers. 10.5 to play. Dumped in. Rahali will go play it. Flips it up. I'll get it out of the zone. Skeens comes for a change. That one teed off. Collarbone save for Noble. (10-12). Falcons the only goal here in the third. That one's sent in. Berger battling down there. Check that. 3, Levine with Walther. Berger was on the far side. He's the one that sent it in. Levine sniping a blocker save. A.J. Berger with it. Avoids the hit. Levine gets spun down. Still possessed, though, by the Emeralds. Tied up in front. And some not so divine behavior behind the bench. Couple of shots on Heinonen. Was the smallest guy out there.
They were just arguing over who was getting the Christmas card first, Dan.
Hankson off the draw, tries to send it in. Enters the zone, but taken away. Now back, Berger. Oh, nice little turnaround. Berger sends it up right on the stick of Austin Hinkson. Audie through. Tried to get it to Dietzman. Crashing down. Dietzman, a beautiful goal earlier. That comes in front and covered up. Good look there. Dietzman trying to make things happen.
He thought he had one.
Yep. I saw the hands go up. All the way around, far side. Carson holds the zone. Sends it in. Skeens works his way behind. Nutkins fakes and then fires. He had the man in front of him burnt.
Hit Brock O'Connell right in the mask.
Levine looks for space. Skeens. Nutkins was looking right. Skeens went to the left. Quick turnaround here. Should be an icing. And it is. I do not know what Mike McNamara is thinking that isn't right here. He's arguing another one. This one I can see. It's in the defensive end. Oh, under the stick of Rahali. Just chops it back forward. Heinonen. Good hustle. Now turned over. Walther in front of the Divine Child bench. Nice. McEvers.
Oh.
They're going to call it. 7:55 to go, and it's back on the Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill.
They're going to call a trip on McEvers. They're going to say he stuck that left leg out.
All right. Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill is 1 for 2 in this one. Shot there and a save. No, it's 0 for 1. They've only had the one, right?
They scored on their
On a
first
power play,
Yep.
Their second goal was even strength off the quick draw on the icing.
Correct.
Oh, come on, Skeensy. He's free. Save. Rebound. Nutkins got it.
Hey.
Short-handed. Off the break. Give Skeens another helper, and a great job by Nutkins. A lot of guys would just coast and watch their teammate head on in, but Gavin Nutkins kept coming with him, and because of that, a great save initially, and Nutkins hammers home the rebound, short-handed. 7:24 here in the third, and it's back to a 2-goal game.
That's those hustle plays, Dan. Great things happen when you get to the puck, man.
We've talked about the stretch run in December and coming out of these early games. Boy, if Gavin Nutkins is officially heated up, look out. Because he has had a great game today and a game that looks a lot like what we saw from him last year, which was just mass production.
I can't say that he's ever had a bad game in this building.
No. He would have had a legendary game in this building if he could have saw it.
Well, he had a hat trick in a playoff game 2 years ago. I believe he had a 2-goal game last year down here.
The goal announcement coming. And that's what we knew it would be. Skeens assist on the Nutkins goal. Gavin's second of the game. Now we got to refocus and kill off 30 more seconds of this penalty. You get caught up in the shorty and then forget there's still work to do. In front, shot off the body, off the crossbar. Shot there, blocked and cleared out by Carson Hinkson.
And that'll do her for that
Yep.
penalty kill.
Kills off the Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill.
And here we go the other way.
Yeah, Skeens, Nutkins, Levine, one-timer. Oh, he didn't get all of it. Still alive, though, even when we miss or even when we don't connect the pass, we're getting possession down on that back wall and in the corners. Carter Levine, wrap around. Too wide. Skeens has been awesome again tonight. As have the Emeralds entirely, 4-2. And again, not bad goals given up here tonight.
No, I would say that this is their first.
This might be the best, by far the best complete game.
Complete game performance that we've seen.
I don't know if anything could be on par with what we saw in the third period last night.
No, that set the bar pretty high.
But we didn't need that because we've played at a more consistent level for 3 periods. Oh, Heinen. Audie holds up. Walther with them. They'll move it around. 4-2, 4:34 to play. And
Hand
we get a
pass.
whistle. Yep. That'll move it down to the far end. Thank you for taking that back over. If I had one more arm, I'd be perfect right now. And behind, cross check, and the net comes off as Bosonic got sent into the post.
They're going to bring the face off outside the zone. Gav will take the draw. Sent in by Gav. Chase down by Skeens here. Skeens looking for the centering pass. Passes to Nutkins. Nutkins can't connect. Schrader giving chase. Falcons will clear the zone. We're going to get an ice. So right back down the other way we'll go.
All right, your updated score ticker down there with 3:52 to go accounts for the goal from Nutkins. And a breakaway created by Cameron Skeens. Shot saved. Nutkins hammered it home. 3:52 to go. Emeralds 4, Dearborn Divine Child 2. Lift by Matty. Now he makes his way through. Here come the Emeralds. Rahali. All the way in. Comes behind. Uses the body. Oh, great setup for Audie. He'll come short side. Fakes it. Back around. All the way out. Rahali sends it back up. Levine off the wall. Perfect with Hinkson the other way. Carter finds the other Carter. Dietzman. Oh, wanted to go back to Levine. Couldn't quite set it up there. Back the other way. Carson Hinkson shot blocked. Under 3. Hinkson. Carson faked everybody out from the curling circle. Shot blocked off the stick.
He went around so fast on that kid. He just, he fell down.
Oh, clear out attempt. Hits Walther in the back, stays in the zone.
Oh, off the boards. Good
Yep.
bounce to Audie.
Too hot for Dietzman. He'll send it right back, though. The team hockey has been much better. Dietzman and Hinkson trying to figure something out. Audie, wraparound, off the stick of the goalie. It's loose in front. And cleared out by the Falcons. Nice move there as they get it in behind. Noble, though, tracking it. 2 minutes to go. Centered in front, broken up. Clear out here. Audie will bring it up. Slows, tried to go through the defender's legs. Lost it to the corner, but Gavin Nutkins is right on the chase. Look at Skeens flying back into the play. Noble save, gloves it. 1:38 remaining.
So I gotta believe.
Timeout for the Falcons. They need 2. Draw is in our end, correct?
It'll be offensive zone draw.
You risk
for,
pulling him to try and get an extra man in the zone?
That's what I was just trying to see.
John Nutkins walking the length of his bench, patting his guys on the back. He'll send them back out. They're feeling confident, feeling comfortable. Zach's got a good view of this Dearborn Divine Child bench down to our right. See who they send out here.
And they're going to keep
calling. Our theories were right. Tomcat.
I'm going to try it.
See, it's the SZYCK.
Tomachecki. I'm going to try it.
All right. That is a name that would score well in a game of scrap. Almost a full lengther. Noble might get one. Look at him. Look at him. He's warming up.
Yeah, let's get Alex one.
Noble's down in the net warming up as they bring it back down from the icing. He's got the launch angle figured out, I think. Again, empty net for Dearborn Divine Child.
Oh, boy.
Bouncing puck.
Here comes the hat trick.
He's looking for the hat trick.
Oh.
Wow, wide off the mark. Skeens after it. Levine gets his stick just chopped out of his hand. Whistle and a slash.
I don't know what argument Divine Child has at this point.
See Coach McNamara on the bench.
He gave him
gives him the brush off.
He gives him the two-hand axe chop.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and argue it.
With a minute left, that seemed like his problem.
That was his issue.
Yeah. You're calling it with a minute left.
Yeah. So with a minute left, we're not going to call a penalty?
Good broadcast today. I might get you a watch that looks like that. Or would you rather have the scarf?
No, I'm not a...
Not a scarf guy?
And we're going to have the equalizer penalty
Let's
here.
just get this thing over with.
Yeah,
let's pack the bags. Let's get out of here. Hanks into the corner. I missed it. I was looking at the scarf.
Now.
Who's going? Dietzman. What is he going for? That wipes out the Zephyr Fuel power play.
He's going to go for a trip.
Okay.
He got tangled up right here at the blue line. Now, with.
Are they?
Oh, we should have. Oh, there we are. All right.
5-on-4 with the goalie out.
Here's where we get.
Yeah. Just looks goofy. Icing. 38 seconds left. See, this is why John Nutkins is a better man than I am. I would have walked right down to the edge of that there bench and went 49 seconds left. Are you kidding me?
Let's get the empty netter.
I'd say let's just get on the bus, but yeah.
Let's get the cars warmed up.
We don't get one of those.
Well, I guess might need some air conditioning out there today.
Yeah.
There
Might
it
be
is.
sick. Got it. I'm late. I can't turn that fast. Carson.
Hankson.
Yep.
That almost went
Yeah.
in the net on the fly.
Noble's like, come on, man.
Noble just shaking his head. He was looking for the pass.
So, the dust is starting to settle in this thing. What are they doing here? Oh, yeah. They still had 5 skaters, and the goalie was back in. Whistle here. Audie. So, Matty Rahali gets an assist on Hinkson's. Look at Audie. Oh, and he gets clotheslined. And a teammate, and that'll do it as the Emeralds pick up the victory by a final score that I still hadn't been able to fix. 5-2. We'll take a quick break, come back. We'll wrap this thing up with the post-game show. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
Jerks. Back inside, not everybody else. Dan and Zach here, we're talking about other jerks. And the handshake line here goes a little bit better than apparently things went yesterday. Coaches come off. Now Coach McNamara is a lot more happier with the refs, or at least being cordial anyway, as he comes off. 5-2, your final in this one. And
I mean, a slash is a slash, right?
yeah. Carson Hinkson with the assist from Matty Rahali at the end of the game. I'm just trying to make sure I get my final stats in here before we pick our Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway 3 stars of the game. Before we get to that, overall, huge weekend for the Emeralds to turn this thing around. They're now 2-3 on the year. They head back. They're going to get into a regular kind of schedule, at least here up until, we play over Christmas break in Alpena. So we're kind of in a routine now where we're going to be playing games. You're not going to have this 2-week layoff. But got to be pleased with the way we came through this weekend, especially these last 4 periods.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Dan. After the first 2 periods yesterday, I thought we were in trouble this weekend. I thought it was going to be a long weekend for these boys. But hats off to them. Hats off to the coaching staff. They got things straightened out. And it looks like, we got a chance to go on a little bit of a roll here.
Yeah, and just keep that momentum going. Everybody comes out of the weekend healthy as well. You love to see that. Zephyr Fuel power play today, 2 for 3 for the Emeralds. On the Lady Killers pest control penalty kill, Dearborn Divine Child was 1 for 2, but we evened them out. Actually came ahead 2 shorthanded goals because Carson's was actually a shorty because they had the goaltender pulled out to keep that man advantage. So not a bad job there. Your scoring summary, you're seeing it go across the bottom of your screen there. As I look through, Austin Hinkson, power play goal, 2 assists. Gavin Nutkins, shorthanded goal. He had 2 assists. Cameron Skeens with a pair of helpers. Carter Dietzman, goal and an assist. Blake Walther, assist. And Matthew Rahali, assist. Pretty good day for the Emeralds. Plenty to pick from. And Noble, again, 2 saves on probably another 30-shot night for him. Good job by Alex. Let's pick our Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway 3 stars of the contest.
I think our 3rd star, I think we got to go with Dietzman. He got things started here today.
And the way he played that first period, I said it at the time, I love the way that he attacked the zone, and Coach Nutkins kind of used him to create opportunities. And a good job for Dietzman, who had a heck of a weekend down here in Gaylord. Number 2 star tonight, where do you go there?
I'm going to lean towards Audie. I believe he had a 3-point day today.
Leading the team now, goals on the season, and a great job. Secondary assist, a primary assist, a power play goal, and that was a big one because that was after Dearborn Divine Child had kind of cut this thing back and made a great play. Number 1 star tonight could be the Emeralds' new mayor in Gaylord because, man, oh man, you mentioned it. Got to go with Gavin Nutkins and the great game that he had. And you talked about off air, if you had to move for a certain amount of money, you should move in here.
Right? We'll just set up residency right here.
Gavin Nutkins has had, they could retire his number as a visiting player inside this building. So we are off until Friday when we head to Lakeview Arena to take on Marquette. Hope you can join us for that. Final score here from the Division III Challenge, Emeralds 5, Dearborn Divine Child 2.